This time at the Quick Speed Shop, I think winter's over, it's springtime. I'm down here in my pole barn, and I think I'm going to fire up a bunch of vehicles and move them around. If you want to see old cool stuff fired up with a cold start, multiple cold starts here. We got V8s, flathead 6s, straight 6s, all kinds of stuff, and we're firing them up. Bam, right now. Well, what do we got here? It's springtime. Want to move some stuff around in my pole barn. Got my red Willys pickup. I want to get this fired up. It's got a Hurricane flathead 6. Got the 40 Mercury over here, which I did on the channel last year. Rebuilt the whole rear suspension. I'm going to fire this up and pull it on out. I got my Model 8 coupe over here. I'm probably not going to fire this up in this video. It's sitting here kind of in the good spot where I want it. But it's a 31 coupe, 40 style hot rod I built. And I think we're going to go out in the gas station, fire up the AA tow truck out there. And then also got to fire up my 1946 Studebaker truck so I can pull that on back to get this truck out of the way. This is going out to be stored in the gas station, and then I'm going to use this spot to maneuver some stuff now so I can do some work in here. But let's get after it. Okay, here we go. I had to check the oil. It's good. It was way low on antifreeze. I don't know if I had an air bubble from last year that worked its way out over the winter or what, because I thought the radiator had antifreeze in it all the way up to the top, and that was weird. Clutch appears to be working. This car, if you haven't seen on the channel, I unpro-streeted it, built all new frame rails in the back, all new rear suspension. It needs front suspension to work, it needs a clutch fixed, it needs a bunch of things, but it's kind of functional. So here we go. I pumped it a couple times. Let's whirl her over and see what happens. The alternator is whining. That's what that big whine in the front is. It's not even charging right now. Got oil pressure. There we go, started charging. For a second, we'll pull her on out. Bam, we did it. Let's go fire something else up. This old truck needs some work. The carburetor is giving me a whole bunch of trouble. I think I'm going to buy a new Quadratec carburetor for it. And the transmission is leaking. It's been leaking, and it appears to be leaking horrendously, judging by the pan I just looked at. So let's see if it works. Here we go. fast idle and it doesn't anymore. I've got a whole bunch of these BBD carburetors. They're all in various stages of worn out. So I think I just got to bite the bullet and buy a brand new one. And the transmission's gonna take a minute to pump up, so we'll see if it'll move here. Oh, it went right into reverse. It's gonna move. Oh, it's moving. Come on, man. Here's what I mean by tranny leaking. 727s, I've had bad luck with them leaking. I got a little bit of oil leaking from the engine because it's tired, but that's a murdered trail of transmission fluid if I ever saw one. I got to try to figure out what's leaking on that thing again. It's coming out of seal or what, but it makes a mess. The old tow truck here, she'll light right off, easiest of any of them. Just gonna put it in neutral. I can turn my ignition on, turn my fuel on here. Got the choke rod. Just gonna pull that up for a second. And where we got the retard the time just a hair. Here we go. Oh, maybe. Why is she not firing? Come on now. That's not good. First time it's never started. She always goes. What's going on here? She's sparking. What in the world? Let me down here. What is going on? What is... Oh. I know why. Appears to be out of gas. Appears to be out of gas. The fuel bowl's low. Shut her on now. Shut her on now. Bam, how's that? Finally, we're going to fire up the 59 Willys pickup here. Put some gas in it. I checked the oil. It should go. I don't know if I need any choke. It might take a while to get it going, but it's got a new battery. Oh, I turned the battery on. It's got a new battery. Hold on a minute. Sitting here in my luxurious leather Jeep Grand Wagoneer or Grand Cherokee seat. Here we go. Get us out of here without hitting anything. Bam, there we go. Cleaned up the pole barn pretty good. I didn't fire up the 37 Buick on the other side. We've done some videos on that before, and I'm not ready to fire that up yet. It's got some junk around that I got to move and get the cover off it. So we'll do that another time. But meantime, I'm going to redo my tarps, get this cleaned up, clean all this oil up, reorganize. I'm going to store some stuff here, but I've got a 9,000 pound rotary lift that's going to go over here. Then we'll be up, have a 2-post lift to work off of for some mechanical work. I got a bunch of leaves in here I got to clean out. But that car needs some attention. The Model A, it's got a broken shock mount on the back. The 2.3 liter super tired. We're planning on putting a 59 AB flathead in this winter, coming up on the channel with a T5 like it's got. And 37 Buick just needs a little bit of tinkering. I'd like to change the rear gears on that. Maybe next over the winter, but now I've got some room to monkey around to get things reorganized in here. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed all the cold start moving around old hot rod action. It's hot out, it's like 85 degrees out. I'm starting to sweat. Not used for summer. Went right from winter to summer. Ka-cha! One shot, no break. But it's going back 30 degrees colder in 2 days, so whatever. Everything out of here. I'm going to get reorganized, and then we'll play around with some of these cars this summer on the channel. And I'm going to go back to work on my 37 Ford. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you right here doing cool hot rod stuff at the Quick Speed Shop. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. Bye.